Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new week. We are almost winding up the month of September. Believe so far so good. Everything is okay. So we are looking at gold outlook. Gold rush today, being Monday, 22nd September 2025. So in terms of high impact news being on a Monday, we are going to basically look at what we are expecting for the entire of this week, and I'm going to delve only on the USD news. Okay, so because I'm going to look at gold and probably the DXY. So looking at this today at 7 p.m. we are expecting Miran will be speaking. He's a member of the FOMC. So it's good to listen to this speech so that we can be able to get some sentiments or some cues in terms of the economic outlook. Then on Tuesday, that is tomorrow, we'll be having the flash manufacturing and service PMI for the USD. So any figure above 50% is always considered good for the economy. Below 50, it's considered a weak economy or bad for the economy. And again, the actual versus the forecast will also still be significant because the market will definitely react to the surprise effect. That is the spikes between once we have the actual data. So the variation between the actual and the forecasted data is also significant. So then on Tuesday again in the evening, also we'll be having the Fed chair. Jerome Powell will be speaking, basically giving some cues in terms of economic outlook at the Greater Providence Chamber of Commerce Economic Outlook. So this we might anticipate some volatility here, depending on how the sentiments or which side they will be. Maybe probably hawkish, dovish. And maybe probably it'll be hawkish because that's what he did in the press conference when we had the FOMC. But again, it's good to listen to this kind of speech because they usually give us sentiments in terms of what it's likely gonna happen. Then on Thursday, we'll be having the USD final GDP quarter after quarter, and the unemployment claims. Then on Friday, we'll be having the core PCE price index. Okay. So if we look at the technicals, today we are looking at a very bullish trajectory for gold. But before I do gold, let's maybe look at the dollar index, okay? So that we can be able to have some cues in terms of what's really happening. Where is the price going? Because we know the dollar index and gold are inversely correlated. So if you look at these, we have been having this particular trend line here, whereby we have been seeing a price respecting that, okay? Prices has been respecting this trend line for quite some time. So it has been holding prices from going up. We saw the price last week close very bullish because again of the hawkish sentiment. So we are seeing a bullish pin bar, or rather maybe probably a bullish doji. That is a a dragonfly doji. So, but we are seeing again the price after touching this trend line, we are seeing some push on the downside. Okay, so maybe probably we might maybe resume the bearish sentiment, but again we have to wait until today. Basically observe the price action today so that we can be able to know what is likely to happen, maybe starting tomorrow. So when you look at this is the daily time frame. So when you look at the daily time frame, so we are seeing this trend line being able to hold prices. Okay, again even on the daily time frame on this side, and what we are seeing here is the rejection of price. I think we had drawn this particular OB from the 4-hour time frame. So we are seeing price dropping from that particular level, this OB. So where is the price likely to push to? Maybe probably we are looking at the price coming to these liquidity levels here at about 96.24 because for this order block, the price has dropped to 96.2, 96.24, 26 there before pushing up to the order block. So meaning that we are looking at the price maybe dropping all the way down to that particular point. Okay, so let me delete this. So what I'm looking at is potential continuation of the bearish sentiment of the dollar index, but again we have to confirm that maybe probably. Um, We have to confirm that now, maybe probably depending on how today's price action is going to be, or how the price action today is going to look like. Okay, so the reason why sometimes it's always important on a Monday to go slow, monitor the price action, and starting Tuesday at least we have some cues in terms of where the price is likely to push to. Okay, so I'm looking at this kind of a sentiment. Okay, I'm looking at this kind of a sentiment, continuation of the downtrend. But again, let's monitor what the price action is really going to give us. Remember, a break above this level might now give us a reversal. Okay, so bullish sentiment. Okay, a reverse from this level might give us some bullish sentiments, meaning that we might be able to see the price now push higher. That is in case we see the price break that trend line together with that OB. So we might be able to see price push a little bit higher. All right. So looking at gold. We are we are looking very bullish here. You can see the dollar index is already pushing on the downside. So we anticipate gold to continue pushing higher. Again, looking at it in terms of the correlation of gold and the dollar index, right? So this is what we have. I think this was a nice setup today morning. Like I said, like I mentioned, I was looking at this during the Asian kill zone, and it was a nice price move, a good entry. Right, but when you're taking entries on Monday, of course, we are taking conservative. We are being actually risk cautious. That is lowering our risk because it's on a Monday. Okay, so when you look at this price action, what we are seeing here is the bullish sentiment. So we are continuing seeing the bullish sentiment. Last week closed bullish. This week the price has opened. We are seeing a bullish sentiment. We have been bullish since August 18th. We have been seeing the price that week of August 18th. We have been seeing the price pushing up. Okay. So, like a whole month, the month of August was bullish, as you can see. The month of September looks quite bullish. We are still 8 days before the month closes. So, here we are talking about bullishness of prices. When you look at this price action, this means that from the weekly time frame, these are the levels the price is likely to retrace to for us to be able to maybe probably look at some buying opportunities, because these are we have the break of structure, and therefore it means in case the price comes to these levels, I think it will be really quite a key level to consider. So when we look at the daily time frame, like I mentioned in our analysis today morning, we'll be looking at this level. This level you can see here, in case how the daily time frame or the daily candle is going to close out, if it's going to give us a BOS, then we'll be looking at this sell candle here being our OB, a level that the price is likely to retrace to, and then now we look for some buying opportunity. So looking at it from the 4 time frame, we are still seeing the bullishness, right? The bullish sentiments, and from this particular level, this is what we have here. The price has created a BOS from the 4 time frame, and therefore looking at it from the 4 time frame, this is a potential level for buying. Okay, in case the price now retraces to this level, it will be a key level for looking for buying opportunities. Okay, so let's go lower slightly on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, again, this level is very key. Here again, the price is likely to react from that level. Remember, this was a breaker block as well here. This was a breaker block because this was a bearish order block. The price having broken below, I mean, broken above that. So it turns out to be a breaker block, which was retested, and we see more higher prices. Okay. And the price pushing higher to create all-time highs. Okay, so if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, therefore you realize that the reason I'm saying this level is very important. You can see how price had to consolidate in this level before pushing higher. So the breakout of that consolidation, which gives us the BOS, right? Which gives us the BOS. So therefore, it means that in case price retraces to this level, then these will be significant levels or key levels for us to look at some buying opportunities, okay, from that particular point, right? So probable potential buying opportunities at this particular level. So then below here, we still have these as the potential selling, I mean, potential buying level, because we are really looking at a very bullish gold right at the moment. So the reason why we are focusing ourselves on buying opportunities. Okay, so any retracement to a key level, maybe probably a support level, or maybe probably an order block level in case you trade order blocks, definitely will be looking for buying opportunities, right? So apart from these that we have here, not unless the price continues to push up, creating new market structure, then we are utilizing these levels for buying opportunity. In case it breaks this level, we might be able to see the price maybe push slightly lower to about 36.50, whereby you can be able to hunt for some more buying opportunities. Okay, but from where it is at the moment, we are looking at bullish sentiment. We already have an all-time high around this particular point. That is 3726.965. Okay, so let's mark that level. 3625.965. Okay, that's where we have an all-time 965. Okay, so that's where we have yeah, that's where we have all-time highs. So right now we are working with the key institutional levels or key numbers, key whole numbers. So again, you realize even on the 5 minutes time frame, these gonna give us a potential zone here for executing prices, because we have that. All right, we have that. So this is the break of structure. So potential price coming to this level, therefore looking for some buying opportunities. A break below this level might propel the price now to come to this other buying zone that we have around this particular zone. Okay, so on the upper direction, right now the only level that we have is that 726.965, where we have the all-time high. But above that, you'll be looking at maybe probably that 730, that 740, that 750, basically whole numbers. All right, so that's what we have. But for now, let's just monitor how the market is going to behave in the New York session. In case we get some setups, or in case you get some setups, make sure you minimize your risk, again being on a Monday, because price is likely to manipulate on Mondays. And maybe probably from tomorrow now, we can be able to start hunting for opportunities. Okay, so with that, thank you so much. I wish you a blessed week, a peaceful week ahead, and always remember to be disciplined, to be focused, and to trade with purpose.